the patience, the wish, the creation, and the faith within. Beauty, passion, ambition, love. I am pure guidance. Success, adventure, abundance, luxury, peace. Hi, and welcome back to Pure Guidance. Let's go ahead and take a look at our Leo forecast for the month of July and the Cancer season. And for this, Leo, I have already meditated on your energy as well as pre-shuffled this deck that I'll be using here today. So let us begin. For those of you who are new to this channel, welcome. How this works is I simply let the cards fall into place and then we talk about the different messages that are coming across. Okay, so we're going to be taking a look at this particular deck right now and then two other ones later in the reading towards the end to kind of give it, a summary, like an overview. Okay, Leo, so how has June treated you? Because July looks to be, it should be a very empowering time. We're headed towards your season as well. And right before that, July seems to be more of a month of, it's a mixture of things. It's the time of eclipses, retrogrades, there are emotions involved. And more than anything, as the first card out, we have here the Queen of Wands for you. And the Queen of Wands is a card of fiery passion. Okay, it is a card of passion and direction. So for some of you, if you were looking for a decision to be made and really just knowing which way to go, if there were too many ways earlier and it was hard to decide which way to be moving forward before, well, looks like Cancer season will open up that one particular door for you where you will be able to say, yes, this is what I want. This Queen of Wands represents a very powerful, a very strong and goal-oriented fire sign such as yourself, Leo. And it can represent someone else in your life for sure. Could be another Leo or a Sagittarius or an Aries that you're dealing with. Okay, can also be someone of a greater authority who perhaps, authority as in like in your work environment, could be a teacher, if you're studying, a professor, someone. And it looks as though this is definitely, certainly a very passionate time to be making a particular decision and knowing which direction to take. Things make sense. It is clear, and more than anything, it stems from passion. What is this decision in regards to? Well, let's find out. Let's keep moving forward with the reading. Nine of Cups. Okay, so it's in relation to a particular dream or an idea that you may hold for yourself. Nine of Cups generally is your card of elation. It is the card of great romance. It can predict a new onset of a romance or just the building. So for those of you, okay, it's going to be a different scenario for everyone. It is a general reading, so you want to keep that in mind. But depending on your situation, I'm just going to lay out a couple ways this can go about. Nine of Cups, in this case, is representing a desire. Okay, this desire could be for a particular job or career. It could be in regards to a relationship. It could be in regards to your family or just a project in general that you have a strong desire, right? A fiery desire, passion, something you're passionate about that you want to wish to move towards, move forward with, and gain alignment with. That is what this card is all about. Nine of Cups. It's a very dreamy energy, but here it is indicating that you are able to pursue this particular dream towards something that is very important to you. It's close to your heart, and Cancer season does this. It really does want to align you with your heart's true desire. It wants to align you with a step closer towards that goal or that particular relationship. How is that going to happen? How am I going to make that decision to make it happen? How will things fall into place? And right now it looks as though that you are able to attract the right move forward to be able to make that decision as well for yourself. So let's keep moving forward. Few cards fell into place. And that's okay. It's okay because these cards are pre-shuffled. So for those of you who are like, oh, that's a lot. No, actually it's perfect because these cards are talking to us. So let's go ahead and take a look at where the reading is going for you. So the Knight of Wands falling into place takes us right back into the similar message of a fiery passion. It's like this ultimate desire, perhaps a secret desire that you are now gaining momentum towards. Like literally, this is the time where you will find yourself perhaps actively moving forward, actively talking to someone about something. And you're finally having that conversation because Nine of Cups and the Cancer season is such that it really takes things up a level. It takes it up to a level where you were having that conversation that you were holding off perhaps earlier, although it may have kicked in the Gemini season because it's that air, that drift where things kind of start to take off. But now in July, what you're seeing more so is action-oriented movement towards something. Even that Knight of Wands, it's very, very obvious for him, for this fire sign, where they want to go, how they want to get it done. And all of this movement is all helping them build like a base, a foundation for their desires, their passion, what they're wanting, and then to further that as well. And the biggest achievement here that we're seeing is with the Ten of Wands. The Ten of Wands is indicating that you're able to move away from a huge burden from the past that you may have been holding on to. This is that time where this is left behind because you're almost like the Wheel of Fortune falling into place is showcasing how fortunate you will be feeling during this time period as the shift takes place for you. Most of this is the power that you hold. Okay, most of this is internal power. This is your thoughts, your emotions, everything kind of flowing into place, coming together as a whole, giving it momentum, giving this Wheel of Fortune the momentum, giving this wheel to you in your hands that you're able to kind of drive your life in the direction you wish to go. This is like you taking on that sailboat and giving it direction. What does that require of you? Well, the challenge aspect of the reading so far is just letting go of that burden, lessening of the burden. So if you're holding on to anything that is not serving you, that is that challenge here. How will you get over that challenge? What is the best way moving forward? How are you going to do this? What kind of big decisions do you have to make to really let yourself be free? Be free like the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands on that white horse representing ultimate purity of thought. This is clarification of just knowing what you want and working towards it and letting nothing hold you back. And as a result of that, that Wheel of Fortune, the way it's moving for you, it's very strong, it's passionate, it's filled with grace. It is filled with a belief, a knowing that you are going to be aligned, that you are aligned with what you're wanting and that it is coming. It is coming because the Ace of Pentacles is also here in your reading. And the Ace of Pentacles is this card, I call it the golden platter. The golden platter because it literally represents all your desires. This golden platter, treat it like a platter in front of you that can hold every single dream that you want. Now manifesting in your life, becoming true. And all you have to do is maintain your momentum and not let it go. Let the burden go, but keep your momentum. Keep moving forward. Keep that drive. Be determined. Stay determined because that will help alter the course of your current reality, whatever you might be facing right now, to then favor the reality of your choice, which is the Ace of Pentacles. Now, for those of you who need help with this, if you feel like you cannot do it alone, you need to work with someone or something, I highly recommend another fire sign to help build this momentum with. If you want to work with me, I also offer services in relation to manifestation as well, in particular. And those services, so what I do is I offer like a 1-hour guided manifestation exercise, And I generally recommend coupling that with affirmations, because affirmations are just such a wonderful tool that will help you get closer to a golden platter, which is your manifestation. How do I, like, that's great. You know, I want so many things. I have a lot of dreams. I have all these cups that are filled up with my desires, but how do I actually bring them into my reality? How do I do it? Well, that is what I can help with as well. So if you would like to work with me, email me at pureguidancetarot@gmail.com, and I can then provide you with further information as to the kind of services I offer and how we can move forward depending on your situation. Really customize it to your wanting, your desires as well. Okay, so what is this Ace of Pentacles representing for you? Once you have the answer to that, then email me and we'll talk about how we can work together. Okay, so having said that, let me just give you a quick preview of the customized affirmations I am offering. I've been doing this for about a month, but I thought it'd be a good idea to just share with all my audiences a quick preview. So before I talk any further about that, let me just put it right here, right now for you to listen to.
My thought. Our love is cosmic love. Our serene energy is a reflection of the energy easy that creates my thought creates my. Our love transcends all time-space reality. Our cosmic everlasting, so powerful, inspirational, myriad of opportunities. Our love's existence is so powerful.
So Leo, how did you like that preview? If you liked it, just know that affirmations that I offer are completely personalized. So depending on your situation, depending on what you're wanting to attract in your life, the kind of manifestation that you want, we can personalize this according to your needs. So I offer affirmations with a minimum length of 7 minutes all the way to 60 minutes. So it depends on what you're wanting. The way I do it, as you may have noticed, is that I have binaural beats in the background, and that is really an attempt to get into your subconscious mind. We don't just want this to be a conscious act, a conscious choice that you're making, but we want to get into that subconscious mind of yours and really just help it gain that alignment. Once you're aligned, once your thoughts are completely purified and you get rid of all that resistance that you might be holding, just like the Ten of Wands, then you will find true alignment and you'll see things around you changing as well, manifesting, right? That's what we're seeing with the Ace of Pentacles. So anyways, if that's something that you're interested in, email me. It's not on the website yet, but I am looking to have that offered on the website. But that might take a little bit of time because I'm just really busy right now. But you can email me and I usually reply within a day or two. Okay? So Ace of Pentacles, the good thing about this is that card is being followed by the Magician. And the Magician is once again reminding you of how much power you hold inside of you. All of this really stems from your wanting and your desires. And the Magician is representing ultimate abundance on your end. So if you felt like you didn't have enough money before, well, the Pentacles are right here to give you the money. And if you feel like people weren't supporting you enough, well, that's what the Cups are for. They represent emotions, emotionally feeling supported by everything and everyone, and things kind of just flowing into place for you. You having all the knowledge and the wisdom to make your desires, your dreams come true. If you have an exam coming up, you didn't feel like you know enough, then this sign of infinity is representing infinite wisdom and knowledge and power that will come from within. All you have to do is take the right actions and make that decision that if you want to succeed, you will succeed. That's the end of it. And that is what helps you kind of kickstart everything, make everything fall into place and in favor of you. We have here the World card as the next card. So there's also a hint of travel present in all your cards here. If you're looking to make travel plans, this is a great time to do so. It will really help you expand. It'll help you expand at a conscious level, just learning new things, especially if you want to enroll yourself in a new course, start something new, gain some extra credits for something. This is a good time. For others, if you just want to do like a global exchange program or travel, gain some insight, learn new things, crafts, whatever it might be, or just expand at a soul level, do some work which will help you connect with the world, become one with the greater conscious mind. It's a great time to do all of those things, to really just get out there and kind of get your hands on everything so you can learn and have that spiritual alignment with everything. Having said that, a good thing to mention right now would be utilizing the beautiful Cancer new moon we have July 2nd to really write down your affirmations, or to write down your goals and then build your affirmations from that. You can also do that on your own or work with me. Once you know what you want, it's easier to then move forward. So you utilizing that time is a good idea. We then also have around Mercury is going retrograde around 7th of July. So that's that time period where you might find yourself reflecting on the 10 of Wands that we saw earlier. Just what are the things that are holding you back? Once you can identify what's holding you back, you can then eliminate it, right? Or at least try to, which will help you steer your ship towards your desires, right? Towards the kingdom you wish to build, the life you wish to live. And that's like the 8th of July. So it starts, you might feel the effects of the retrograde earlier than the 7th of July. But as a result of that, 8th July and onwards, what's happening is Mercury is in your sign, Leo. Mars is also in your sign. So during this time, you are being given a lot of drive, a lot of focused energy where you can acquire anything you want, have that golden touch. And as a result, there's all this freedom of knowledge. There's so much coming into your life that is helping you expand, just like the Three of Wands. You can see your future, you see it clearly, you know what you want, there's so much direction. And that's ultimately what this reading is kind of leading you towards, which is amazing. We also have a full moon and a lunar eclipse happening around 16th of July. So the full moon will be in Capricorn, and it's a good time to, again, it's meant for expansion and realization, followed by Venus in Cancer trining with Neptune and Pisces around 18th of July. There's that focus on spirituality. So for those of you who do practice, full moon rituals or new moon rituals, or just meditation, affirmations, that's that beautiful time period that will help you expand as a whole. Okay, so those are notes for some of you out there. And having talked about actually the new moon, full moon ritual, if you need any help with that, if you want to know more about it, or if you would like one done for you, I do offer that service. You can take a look at my website at impureguidance.com. Okay, it's just under full moon right now. If you want to do the new moon, just email me and I'll send an invoice. I'm still in the process of updating my website. So I know some of you are looking at the Three of Swords right now in my hand, so let's talk about it. Why not? Three of Swords, it was the last card underneath all the cards. It's towards the end of the reading. And here let's take a look at under the deck as well. The Lovers. Okay, cool. Three of Swords is representing overcoming. So I feel as though it's not something that's going to happen necessarily. It's something that you are able to overcome. Just like the Ten of Wands, which was representing a little bit of a burden, a little bit of discomfort. So you're moving past perhaps a heartbreak, moving past a difficult time, moving past something that was holding you back. Could have been something to do with either love or something that was really, really close to you. It didn't work out before. So it's just the thought of letting go of how things didn't work out and then accepting how they're about to work out now. Perhaps it looks different than how you were hoping for it to look like. Okay, that's what this is representing, and that is what's causing expansion. For others of you, you might be facing a bit more of a struggle towards end of July. Struggle in the sense that things aren't appearing as you desire. However, as a result of this Three of Swords, this Three of Wands is taking place, which is ultimate expansion. Sometimes when things happen to us that we don't want, we realize what we do want. And that is the beauty of things. That's the beauty of any storm. So that's a mixture of what is happening here. But overall, a very, very positive reading here for you, Leo. Exciting, because going into your birthday season, you want to be having that ultimate stamina of getting your birthday wishes come true, right? Receiving them, being on the receiving end, not just the asking, but receiving. And that's what we're seeing overall. So don't worry too much of Three of Swords because it's not holding a lot of energy. Most of it is focused here. It's so positive, it's uplifting. So take that in as you enter July. Okay, let's talk a little bit about under deck cards before we move forward. So we have here the Lover's card, and the Lover's card is standing out to me as, well, it's the Gemini season overall. Okay, so just reflecting when that Mercury retrograde happens, just reflecting on the kind of people that entered your life in June and prior. Who entered your life? What kind of conversations did you have? You might learn a lot from that, what has happened, and it will help you align with what is about to happen and things that you truly want and desire just by reflecting on these conversations that you may have had earlier. That's what I'm getting more so with the Lover's card. For others of you, this could be about a Gemini in your life. If it's not a Gemini, it could be another air sign such as Aquarius or Libra. But it depends, right? So take it with a grain of salt. It depends on your situation. It can also be a twin flame soulmate situation as well. That is really receiving a lot of energy in the back of your mind. So whatever this means to you, it's just receiving a lot of energy, a lot of focus is going here. And the focus more so is about, when will I get it? I want it, but when will I get it? When will it come? And perhaps it's required a lot of patience on your end and a lot of struggle, as well as what I'm seeing here with particularly an air sign. And it's only led you to want this more and more and more. So again, this reading is about your desires, whatever that desire is. And what we're seeing here is it's not been easy. It's been really, really difficult. And that is the challenge you're going to have to overcome and get yourself to align with completely. Align what? Like getting your ducks in a row. Start thinking positive thoughts once again. Start focusing on what you do want instead of focusing on what you don't want. And then move away from anything negative, any toxic relationships, people that were causing problems, people that don't agree with your dreams or stopping you from achieving them, or tell you that no, you can't do it, even though you know in your heart that you can. And all you have to do is perhaps enroll in this course, or, have this conversation with this person, and you know you're going to get there. So don't let anything stop you. Be unstoppable so that when your birthday season comes in, you can feel that blessing, really just having that manifestation of your choice. For some people, this might take longer, depending on where you are on the spectrum of things. How much resistance are you holding inside of you? Or are you completely free of any resistance and you're ready to have your desires in your life? Again, if you need help with that, let me know. We can work together on this, okay? So for now, let's move forward with your reading, Leo. We're going to use the Enchanted Map Oracle cards. Focus on your energy for July, for the Cancer season. Having said that, as I shuffle this card, let me tell you something as well. I have exciting news for everyone. I just launched my merch. So for those of you who love clothing and really want to give like a bold statement, not necessarily for other people, but sometimes it's just about us. When we're wearing a particular clothing, we're just reminding ourselves that this is who I am. We're trying to have that sense of knowing, belief, alignment, and dress. It's not necessarily like dress to impress, but dress like how you wish your life to be, right? Dress appropriately to your dreams and your desires. If you want to be the CEO of the company one day, then dress accordingly, right? So it's like that. Anyways, so my merch is more so about, I designed every item myself. I want to spread the message of how beautiful simplicity is and just purity of thought. It's a great reminder that having a pure thought can help you manifest your desires into your life. So if you're interested, check it out. And I hope you like it. It's just something I love doing. I love designing and creating. So I wanted to share that with my viewers. So take a look. All right, so Enchanted Map Oracle cards. Let's focus on July, Leo. Okay, so 2 cards fell into place. it looks. Oh, yeah, 2. We have here the sacred pool and the moonlight card. Okay, again, that emphasis on the new moon, full moon, and an emphasis that is reminding you of, yeah, giving yourself the time, space, and energy you need. This isn't more so about other people. It's not about, yes, teamwork is great. It's great to work with other people and all that. But this is a really, really good time to give to yourself the space you need so that you can dream your ideas, really focus on your creative self, expressive self. How do you want to be? What do you want to attract in your life? You know, the sacred pool is giving yourself the time to reflect. The time to reflect on your desires, what you're wanting, resting, meditating, aligning with your soul, your higher self, and giving yourself that time and realizing just all that you want and desire and bringing it into your reality. Excuse me just for a second. I don't know if you heard that in the back. I'll be right back. Okay, so sacred pool. Sacred pool is about reflecting, right? Retrogrades do that anyway, so it's just representing that energy where you might be reflecting on your past, might be reflecting on how you want to move towards, what you want to move towards in the future, and making space for it, letting yourself dream up that vision board, for example, and also letting your energy be completely cleansed. So, new moons are good to align with your desires, like your goals, okay? Focusing on your goals when the new moon happens. So by the time the full moon takes place, it's every day that we move from the new moon towards the full moon is we're gaining materialization of your desires. That's kind of the theory behind it, is that new moon, you think about what you want. Full moon, you might actually get it depending on your focus, depending on how much resistance you have, how pure your thoughts are. And by the time the full moon takes place, your desires can become your reality. So it's just taking us right back to those messages. So that's, I guess, the highlight here for you. If you need more details in regards to your particular situation, you can always get an in-depth reading with me. And that can be purchased from my website at impureguidance.com. If you want to work with me, figure out how to manifest what you're wanting, like you've been trying and you just haven't been able to accomplish it. Work with me, see how it goes. I have excellent reviews from my clients in the past, and if you want to be one of them, please reach out to me and we can talk about this on how to move forward, okay? All right, Leo, so let's take a look at the last deck. I just kind of cleared up the space, so we can just focus on this deck here and see what kind of message comes out. This is the Magical Times Empowerment cards. Okay, and we have here kindness. It says on the bottom of the card, live with compassion. Open your heart to all life forms. Be an angel with hands. It's a beautiful message. You notice that color yellow and taking us right back to the message of manifestation. And the more we fill ourselves up with compassion, the closer we are to also the act of manifesting. Because we then connect to that pure positive vibration, and that always helps with alignment as well. Okay, so kindness. Let's go ahead and read out the affirmations that come with this particular card, and you can use it as you like, okay? So it goes as follows. Today I will do the right thing, even if no one is watching. I will remember that everyone is fighting some kind of a battle, and I will show compassion. Life is filled with opportunities to be kind, and today, right now, I will be the one who lifts others higher. Beautiful. So with this, I thank you, Leo. Thank you for tuning in, and I will see you in the next video. Up until then, don't forget to check out my merch, and thank you.
Beauty, passion, ambition, love.
I am pure guidance.
Success, adventure, abundance.